Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Anime Gusto. In today's video, we'll find out the 10 best anime like Netflix's Squid Game. But before we begin, I'd like you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. So without further ado, let's get into the video. South Korean survival drama Squid Game became an instant hit upon its September 2021 release on Netflix. His stark portrayal of the reality of being trapped in poverty and exploited by the rich has earned him a huge following. Overwhelmed by insurmountable debts, protagonist Sun Ji-hoon is invited to compete with hundreds of destitute people in a series of games. Losing means instant death, but winning will earn them all the money they need to fix their lives. The show's battle royale premise and its class conflict themes are shared by several popular anime. Battle game in 5 seconds. While Squid Game players are familiar with their games, having played them as children, Akira Shiryangi has a game reduced to a science. Bored with the real world and preferring to focus on games, Akira is happy enough to be kidnapped and forced to play a survival game for the amusement of her mysterious host, Myeon. He is similar to Cho Sang-woo, Ji-hoon's old friend, in his intelligent and analytical approach to the game and his arrogant attitude towards the other players. While he hasn't gotten to the point of backstabbing his allies like Sang-woo does, he considers himself above them and will happily manipulate them. Death Parade. In Death Parade, the stakes are even higher than the usual deadly game, as befits one of the best Dark Souls. Since the players are already dead, it's not for their life that they have to play, but for the fate of their souls. Based on their performance, the Kim referee will decide whether to allow them to reincarnate into new life or banish their souls into eternal nothingness. Future Diary. Speaking of higher stakes than usual, the players of the Future Diary survival game have been summoned by God himself to compete, as he's dying and must find a replacement. Armed with personal journals, cell phones that predict the future, 12 candidates must fight to the death, and the last one standing will become the new god. Darwin's Game. When high school student Kane Sudo gets an invitation from a friend to join a weird new mobile app called Darwin's Game, he doesn't think about accepting it. But he soon discovers that it's more than just a game. His enemies are hunting him in real life, his friend is already dead, and he must learn quickly to avoid being killed. By winning battles and events, players can earn points, which can be redeemed for cash, making successful players extremely wealthy. In the episode Gemstone Mine, Kanami redeemed the 10 points earned in his first battle for 1 million yen, about $8,700. As in Squid Game, if players intentionally don't have the stomach to kill, the lure of so much money convinces them to move on. Gyakyu Burai Kaiji. In one of the best survival drama shows, Kaiji Itu is in debt. You're offered the opportunity to change your luck aboard the Esper cruise ship, where you'll bet for your life in games like rock, paper, scissors with other men who are literally and figuratively on the same ship. Soon he'll have to face the rich group for whose entertainment these events are organized. Ji-hoon's debt problem is compounded by attempts to get rich quick by betting on horse racing, which backfires and leaves him worse off than before. Similarly, Kaiji's affinity for the game gets him into much trouble as he solves. In the episode The Future is in Our Hands, Kaiji reveals that he almost immediately lost the money he earned playing pachinko. More pachinko games. Kakegurui. As Ryota Suzui explained in the episode A Woman Named Yumeko Jabami, the students of Hyaku Private Academy are not judged for their athletic or academic ability, but for how good they are at the game. Being the children of wealthy people, this is the perfect gym for them not only to learn how to manage money, but also to mercilessly take advantage of others. Any student who gets into debt is classified as a pet, completely at the mercy of other students. Ji-hoon and many other players have sold their bodies to their organs removed if they can't pay their debts. If a pet cannot pay its debt, their lives will be lost and run by student council plans, eventually marrying and having children under their direction. Batum. Although he is unreliable and in trouble, it's clear from the start that Ji-hoon is the kind of man who tries his best for the people he loves, especially his mother. Ryuto Sakamoto, however, loves nothing more than the online multiplayer game Batum, which involves bomb fighting and collecting tokens. He's the highest scoring player in Japan with an ego to match, in the episode Start yelling at his mother for wanting her to get a job. When Yuruta is kidnapped and placed on a mysterious island with several other players, he must put his money where his mouth is as if he's to survive. The company behind the game, Tyrannos Japan, has created a real-life game of Batum where the bombs are alive and collecting enough tokens is the only way to escape. Tell us in the comment section your thoughts. That's it from today's video. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay happy. See you in the next video.